25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got
What's good, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is having a good day today. Y'all, my day is going good. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a cold. I don't know. Not really a cold. I just feel like I've been sneezing a lot lately. And I don't know what's going on. But I don't feel like I'm sneezing at any time during the day until I come in this particular room. And so I don't know what's going on. But y'all, we are here today to talk about Love Island USA season 7, the whole season. Okay. Now I had started watching, I told y'all, I had started watching Love Island USA season 7 when it started. I had ended up missing probably 2 weeks of it. I didn't know the time of it. I don't even know what made me click on it. Honestly and truthfully, none of my friends at the time watched the show. I don't even know what made me go over to Peacock. I got Peacock, but I don't know what actually told me go on Peacock and watch Love Island USA. I don't know. I must have saw a commercial or something. And I watched the first episode. I thought I watched the first episode. I watched the hour of the first episode. If I would have watched the full, and I fell asleep. If I would have watched the full hour, the full 2 hours, I probably would have stayed during the season. But I fell asleep. I thought I saw the first episode. Tried to go back, get into it. And it was at 17 episodes. I was like, well, maybe it's done. The season is done. Then all my friends told me, you should watch it, you should watch it, you should watch it. The season was over with. Watch it before the reunion come out. Watch it before the reunion come out. So I have been over here doing overtime watching Love Island USA. And I did like the show. I can't wait for the reunion. I thought that it was a good season. But I have to remember that these are kids. I'm 37, okay? These kids are like 22. I want to say Alondria, the oldest one on the show, she really give it. She give older. And I want to say that she's 27 years old, right? So these are kids on this show, but we got to talk about it. It was a great season. I want to see this show with millennials, though. I want to see the show with around people that's my age. Don't you want to see it? I want to see it with people around my age. But I must say, this is why you have to see stuff with your own eyes. Because y'all was telling me stuff, and it was stuff that I've been seeing. Oh, and I watched the show, finished the show. I ended up listening to Keke Palmer interview with Shelly and Alondria again. Okay? I ended up listening to that interview again this morning. I also ended up listening to Keke also interviewed Nick and Taylor. I listened to their interview. Then I went and listened to the interview with Huda on Call Me Daddy. Call Her Daddy. And I got a lot to say. Now, I haven't been able to catch everything, but I do got a good glimpse of everything. But I'm just telling y'all what happened in the house. I just want to talk about what happened to the house and with the people on the show. Okay? But before we get started, let's see who here. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here because I got so much to say. I got so many opinions. And I hope that y'all watch the show too. Okay? Because y'all the one who asked me to come on here and talk about this. Okay? Beehive 94, what's good? She say, this is why I got to watch stuff for myself. Oh, Gabor about to come on. Oh, yes, we got to tell the truth. We got to tell the truth. The Informed, what's good? Shelves, what's good? A-Freight, 4185, what's good? Michelle, Wizard. Q, the content guy, found a better picture of the star. Who was the star of the show? Huda was the star of the show, and she was bullied. Michelle, what's good? Carmen Serene, what's good? What's good, Yaya? And I miss you back. Breach M8545, what's good? I've been waiting for this live. What's good, Steffi? 22L. Cammy, Camille, Maurice, what's good? Man, I just got up a week-long clone. Stay hydrated. I am. Bougie C, what's good? Okay, I love the season. Mrs. D Green, what's good? T-Love 439, what's good? Sully Williams, what's good? I really want you to go back and watch season 6 of Love Island USA so bad. Now listen, I gotta go and watch before I listen, you know I like to binge watch stuff that's like 8 or 10 episodes, 36 episodes, y'all, that was taking me out. 36 episodes was taking me out. Now, I gotta go and watch. I want to catch up. This may be a tall order, but I want to catch up with Salt Lake City before it come on the 16th. Today the 20th. My God. And I'm gonna have to go look and see how many episodes we got on Salt Lake City because I got to go back and see. I want to be able to go back and see what's going on. If I can't do nothing else, I may watch season 4 and come back because Monique King said you ain't got to go back and watch. Just watch season 4 and 5 and come back. And that might be what I do because I don't. But see, I got to see stuff because y'all told me stuff that was going on up here. I don't know. Okay, y'all told me some stuff that was going on that didn't go down. What's good, Mrs. D Green? But we're gonna see about season 6. Shelly is 20. Shelly 27. I thought they said Shelly was 25. The first episodes are always slow, but it was good, Brisha. I just wasn't prepared for all that tongueization that they was giving each other. I was just shocked with all the, and I'm not approved, but I was just shocked with the tongue kissing. Beehive 94 was good. And speaking of tongue kissing, it seemed like Taylor don't do no tongue kissing unless they was in the challenge. I really wanted Taylor to get Clark, and I really wanted him to tongue her down. You know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't really. Him and Taylor was just kissing on the lips, right? He didn't really give me this, my woman, and you, my woman. I want to pursue you. But her problem, she said, I don't give too much tongue. I don't give too much tongue. She probably said I don't really like the tongue kiss, but she told it. But did y'all see Ace go over there? And see, that's what I'm talking about. Did y'all see Ace go over there and tongue kiss Clark in the challenge? What was the heart rate challenge? I felt like that Ace was out of line because Clark had just got into the house. You didn't have to go over there and kiss Clark. And see, nobody gonna check Ace. Ace was out of line. Put a 7 in the chat if you think that Ace was out of line for tongue kissing Clark. He could have skipped past Clark. You know that this supposed to be your homeboy. You supposed to be cool on him. You already kissed her. I believe that he kissed her when she came. I can't remember how the women. I believe that each of the women kissed all of the men. So you had already kissed her, but you know that Taylor had interest in her and he was trying to gal her. I think that Ace was wrong for going over there and tonguing that girl down in that challenge. I do. Thank you, Lonnie. Thank you, Brianna Nicole. I do. I think that he was wrong. Okay, S Lover, what's good? Beehive 84, yes, I wouldn't mind seeing it with older people. I want to see it with older people. I want to see it with older people because we already know that most people, if you're coming in over 35, we already know that 9 times out of 10, you are a mommy. You are a mommy. Speaking of the mommies, I feel like let's start with Huda. We're not gonna start with Huda. We're just gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna try to go by what I remember everything happening. But Huda is a mommy. Huda told the girls when she first got on the show she was a mommy. And we got to bring race into it when we talk. Okay? I do not believe that they would have had a black woman on the show that was a mommy. There is a way that black people are presented when stuff come up and the way that non-black people are presented, right? We didn't hear not one time the word baby daddy come out on this show. And if it was a black woman, you would have heard baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy. Huda was able to come on this show and said that she was a mommy, right? And we didn't hear not one word about baby daddy. When she told the people, what's the nigga name? Half nigga. When she told Jeremiah, I'm a mommy. I got a baby. He didn't say, is your baby daddy crazy? Where your baby daddy at? Is he in jail? He didn't say none of that. Nobody asked about the baby daddy. Is he living? Is he dead? Right? We didn't hear nothing. We didn't hear nothing. And this is what I'm talking about race in America. There is a difference. I don't believe that a black woman would be able to come on this show with a baby, period. Right? But they let Huda come on this show with a baby, and we didn't hear baby daddy not one time. And y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. Okay? But Ulisa, they got Ulisa up out of there. We watched the first episode. Next thing you know, Ulisa was gone. They didn't tell us nothing. Huda red hate account. You don't like Huda? Why y'all don't like Huda? Huda is the star, baby. Huda was the star of the show. How come we don't like Huda? Okay? I don't even know where I want to start. I don't even know where I want to start. It was so much that went on. Okay? But Yulisa, the second girl on this photo, she was eliminated. Okay? She was eliminated for race, because she was hate speech. She was online. She said that she date black men, and she was on somebody's podcast, okay? And she was saying, my nigga this, my nigga that, my nigga this. You know, I told that nigga, yeah, nigga, and they got her off the show. Okay? Huda and Jeremiah. Let's talk about Huda and Jeremiah. I think that Huda was wrong for stringing Jeremiah along without telling that man that she had a baby. Right? I think that I thought that Huda was wrong for stringing him along without telling him that she had a baby, especially if she's getting upset when other people are coming into the house, when the bombshells and stuff are coming in. I think that Huda was wrong for not telling that man up front that she had a baby, at least within the first couple of days, at least before she let him go inside of her. Okay, Huda had sex with both of the men that laid in her bed. Huda was getting around in the house. Okay, and on the Call Me Daddy episode, she said that when. But let me back up. You thought she told them day two? Oh, Brianna, she definitely didn't tell them day two. Now, I don't believe that she told them day two. She definitely didn't tell them day two. She definitely didn't tell them day two. Okay. Let me think. What we do? Can we blame Huda? Yes, we can blame her. She wasn't gonna let him inside anyway. LOL. She definitely should have told him immediately. She was gonna let him inside anyway. She definitely should have told him immediately. But I do understand. I will say this though. I do understand not wanting to tell people on the show like this because ain't nobody gonna want a couple with her. Let's be real. But let me not say that. If it was a show full of black men, they probably wouldn't have wanted a couple with her. No, I'm not. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. You would have lost your virginity in that house. I would have never lost my virginity. With it, baby, go and touch some grass. I would have never lost my virginity in that house, and definitely not on TV. Definitely not on TV. Ain't no way I would have lost my virginity in that house, laying in the bed with 7 to 8 other beds in the house, in the room. Okay, but what did Huda? Huda ended up telling Jeremiah that she was a mommy. I guess that's the way to present it, right? She didn't say I got a baby, I got knocked up and I got a baby. She just said I'm a mommy. Okay? And he said that he wasn't, she told him not to tell nobody. She had already told Ace and Shelly. I mean, she had already told Shelly and Olandria. And when she told Jeremiah, she told him not to tell. Oh, and Bella. Bella is the girl in the middle. She ended up telling Bella too. What did Jeremiah do when he got in the room? He looked at Bella and said, you know, she's a mom. I said, oh my God. Did y'all see that? And this is the thing though, and what I want because y'all want to be like, Bella already knew. He didn't know that she knew. Because he didn't have to turn around and say, he turned around and said, you know, she's a mom. That was wrong. He said that he should have never did that. I say, oh my God. Her mistake was telling Nick. He heard she got a baby and he said he gotta go. Baby, but I'm not trying to be funny, Brianna, though. Brianna, I'm just being real with you. That's what you tell your friend, though. That's how you tell your friend. You be polite, but when you tell your friend, you be like, nigga, you ain't got time for all this. Right? You sure that's something you want to deal with? Trying to be a daddy to somebody, baby. The baby already 4 years old. You sure that's what you want to deal with? I feel like I don't think that Nick was wrong. I don't think that Nick was wrong because sometimes people be trying to be the Cynthia, trying to be too positive. Right? But you sure that's what you want to deal with? That's how niggas talk. That's real reality TV. We watching reality TV. That's real TV. I don't think that he was wrong. That's real. That was his friend. Right. You sure you want to play stepdaddy? Because you didn't ask her nothing about the baby daddy. Is the baby daddy living? Is the nigga crazy? Jeremiah was going everywhere telling people she was a mom. I was a dreamer. Baby, he was. I said, oh my God. Everybody about to know she a mama. But Huda snapped back though. Huda snapped back, but we see why Huda was a mommy. Okay? Huda was in there having sex with Jeremiah. My God. Okay? Huda's in there having sex with Jeremiah, and Huda said that she had sex with Chris. Let me pull up a picture of Chris. Oh my God. She ended up having sex with Chris. She said that she ended up having Chris text to Chris. Now Chris was a man that came on later on the show. And he was I guess y'all call him a Casa boy. What are we calling the men? What are we calling the girls that come on the show after Casa week? What are we calling? What is Clark and her girls called? Okay. Now this is this is Chris. This is a man that she gained 2 extra bodies and left with no one. Hate to see it, baby. Oh my God. Hudson was really the star. The star of what? Desiree? Oh, Huda was really the star. Yeah. Costa girls. They are still Costa girls. Okay. Okay. So he got on the show. He got some of Huda. Okay. And they was doing it on camera. But at least Huda didn't spit in her hand and put it in her pussy. Okay. But he had sex with Huda. Huda got on Call Me White Girl and Don't Call Me White Girl asked her what did she feel about Chris going around telling everybody that he slept with Huda. Because they called it, what did he call it? They gave in. What did they call it? I don't know what words did they use? You know, they're a little lame. What he said, they called it, he said, I fell through, I gave in. I don't know. But he went and told his boys that he had slept with Huda. Folded. Thank y'all so much. Folded. He said, I folded. Okay? But he wasn't, but you was trying to fold. I hate when they try to make it seem like that they wasn't doing it. Like you know what I'm saying? You wanted to fold. Because you wanted to be able to say that on camera about somebody that you got you some while you was in the house. And Huda said, I don't even know why he said that because he didn't even really get to do it. Girl, what do you mean he didn't really get to do it? What do you mean he didn't really get to do it? Of course I didn't really get to do it. To me, though, I'm just me, but I'm a virgin, so maybe I don't know, right? I just felt like if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, right? If we going to do it in here, and there's 9 or 10 beds in here, then we might as well take the covers off and we go, because if it's going to go on my body count, then we're going to really make it count. You feel what I'm saying? Put a 9 in the chat if you feel me. If we're going to give them a show, if we're going to do it and there's 99 cameras in the room, if it's 99 cameras in the room and we're going to fuck on camera, if we're going to give America a show, we're going to give America a show. Right? Let's become porn stars, baby. What do you mean? And better do it good. If we're going to put on the show, let's put on the show. You would have never called me sneaking, spitting on my hand. And girl, Hannah ought to be ashamed of herself. If we're going to do it, do it. If you're going to make it count. Then she said that he didn't even put it in all the way. And it wasn't because I couldn't take it. I say, wow.
I don't know. Take what you want from that. That's what he said.
Oh, boy.
I love the faces.
Like Portia say, take what you want from that. That's what she said. She said that he didn't even put it in all the way, and it wasn't because she couldn't take it. What do you mean? So what do you mean put it in all the way? Why are we playing with it? What do you mean he playing with it? He didn't put it in all the way. So that means either 2 things to me. Either you saying that you can take big ones, or he really ain't got nothing. Because they say he's 6'8". But they say he must really ain't got nothing. That was a bad statement to make. Okay? Now, that's why we got Huda and Chris. But she was you think it was Mandingo? It was just a tip. What are we playing with the tip for? My thing is this. I told y'all I went to college with a girl. She used to always say she was a virgin. She used to always say, I'm a virgin. Me and my boyfriend keep on trying, but it just hurts too bad. And all her friends used to be like, well, I was a friend too, but I'm a realist. Girl, don't come over here telling me if you don't want the truth. Don't come over here playing with me because I was like, girl, what you mean he keep on trying, but he keep on hurting? He'll do it. He'll put it in a couple of times and keep on doing it or whatever, but he'd be hurting and I'd be telling him to stop. And I'll be like, what? And so her friends will be like, she's still a virgin. That means that she's still a virgin. But when they got mad at her, it'd be like, she ain't no virgin. To me. Maybe the first time he put it in, you was over and done with. So her keep on sitting up here talking about it. You know, yeah, right, ass lover, how many times you think you get to do it? Right? Maybe 1 or 2 times when he put it in there and you went and stopped and cried and ran in the corner and say, and hurt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could be like, play with you, maybe, you know, I don't know, issue. Maybe one time. The second time, girl, you was hip to the game. You was hip to the game. Her virgin may have been deleted, baby. That girl, listen, that ain't no girl. That ain't no virgin at all. So I don't understand the whole, he didn't really put it in there, girl. Was it in or not? If it was in, he had you. You was had, Huda. You was had. She full of it, right? He never put it in. How come she was waking that nigga up for it? Ooh. Yes, she was trying to wake him up. She said he wasn't really asleep. Every trying inch goes in. You ain't every trying inch go in. Yeah, you ain't no. Every trying inch goes in. You ain't no virgin, baby. No, baby. No, the head go in. You been had right. One disappointment after another. I should have stayed a virgin. Now it has to enter fully. Amy J, girl, you would. Amy J, you would. You know, you would come up with some stuff to try to make have yourself. Definitely had and ran through. I was hoodwinked. I'm just saying, Huda, girl, that didn't make good sense. Okay, but Huda was crazy over Jeremiah. Huda was crazy over Jeremiah. And so I have to make sense for myself why I feel like, because everybody was upset. You know, Ace is 5'10" and mad about it. Okay? Ace was 5'10" and mad about it. Can we have real talk? I think we should have went on Patreon. Because I feel like I'm on one. My nose and stuff stopped up or whatever. I feel like I'm about to be on one. Did Ace mama give y'all crack, baby? Crack hole? Because they even, every time that we was talking to somebody over the phone, we showed them in the phone on Parents' Day. But Ace gave me, I don't want my mama on the show no more. It's giving crack, baby. And it's giving his mama was a crack hoe. The brother came in giving my mama was on drugs. You get what I'm saying? Then they had the mama. They didn't put her on camera. I need to see some ones in the chat. Don't put me out there like I'm on my own. Don't put me like that like I'm on my own. We ain't seen his mama. Swears Canal, baby. Swears, girl, we gotta push it together. What you mean we ain't seen her? And this is when I know his mama was a crack hoe. Oh no, baby Waddles, you gotta watch the show. The mama was on the iPad. We heard her voice. We heard her voice. We seen her. We seen the brother. We seen Ace. And what let me know that his mama was a crack hoe was when he said this. He said he went to high school. He went to a good high school. And then he had to come home and sleep on the beach chair. I say, my God. He didn't even have a bed to sleep in. He was sleeping on the beach chair. He didn't even have a bed to sleep in. Sleeping on the beach chair on the porch, baby. Did you hear him say him and his brothers and sisters all used to sleep in the bed with his mama growing up? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And so I don't think that Ace was here. So if I'm making it in my head, I feel like everybody was upset that Huda, because everybody was upset that Huda and Jeremiah found their connection first week, right? Everybody was upset, and Jeremiah was respectful. He was commendable. She had a whole litter of kids. They could just be poor. Brent Fayez. Now come on now. You could be poor. Baby, what you mean you sleeping in a beach chair? Okay. Now, Ace has made a wonderful life for himself despite his upbringing. Yes, has he? Shelly mom is beautiful. Baby, your teeth are gorgeous. You and your husband's. Okay, so everybody was upset that Jeremiah and Huda found a connection day one. And Jeremiah was very respectful, right? Even when he came up there, he had coupled with Huda. When the girls came up and wanted to kiss him on the first day, he wouldn't even kiss them. He'll just kiss them on the cheek because he didn't want to disrespect Huda, right? And so everybody was upset. And I think the ringleader was Ace. And I believe that Ace was upset because Ace didn't want anybody to make a connection week one and be voted the winners of Love Island USA since they had been together week one. And so he was trying to break it up. I really believe that. And I also believe that Ace wanted some of Huda too. Because on Don't Call Me White Girl, they said that Ace had like a lot of people had the whole bunch of pictures that Huda took online. So he wanted Huda. Okay? Huda was a bit toxic, right? Huda would get upset when Jeremiah was in challenges and had to kiss girls. Huda would get upset when because it was still part of a challenge when the bombshells were coming into the house. Huda was calling them bitches and hoes. And when Amaya came in, he was saying, she was saying that bitch is messy. I don't like her. Right? And come to think of it, the Amaya that we know, that's the same Amaya that was ready to throw hands with Shelly. Remember, she was getting ready to throw hands with Shelly because she was in the she was crying on Shelly's shoulder about Ace. And she didn't know that Ace and Shelly had something going on, but she was telling her all her deepest and darkest secrets about Ace, and Shelly was just taking it in. And she had charged Shelly up. She was ready about to fight. She was about to fight about it. Okay, let's get over here to Alondria and Taylor. I get so upset at y'all every time a dark skinned girl on the show and y'all try to say everything is colorism. Child, Alondria and Taylor ain't been more into each other than a man on the moon. Taylor was not into her. No matter how much she tried to sell it to America, we wasn't buying it. I don't care how slow of a burn it was, the nigga wasn't into it. He said it on the TV, I'm not physically attracted to her. Okay? I'm not physically attracted to her. I believe some people on this show was playing Survivor. Alondria and Taylor was playing Survivor. She said that she wanted her countryman. It was almost embarrassing for Alondria to be sitting up here trying to make us seem like that she was into Taylor. They wasn't hugging, they wasn't kissing, they wasn't doing nothing, they wasn't holding hands, they wasn't doing nothing. Nothing they did let us know that they was in a relationship or they were even coupled up. They was waiting for something different to walk into the house. You didn't want that man and that man didn't want you, Alondria. And you should have went home. You want me to believe that you this bad bitch and you just intimidating people when you walk through the room, girl? You got a nice body. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. She ain't no slow burn. He ain't no slow burn. Okay? So I think in my head, listen, if you with me, rock with me. Okay? Let me cook. Follow me. I think that the producer said, we got to get this nigga up out of here. We got to get Taylor up out of here. He boring. Okay? He can't do a push-up. Get the nigga up out of here. So they went and got what Alondria said that she wanted to a T. They went and got Charles. They went and got Jalen. Jalen looked like Charles. He was from the country. He was big, baby. Listen, I'm telling you right now, when I seen Pay and Charles walk through the door, I honestly and truthfully thought they was the security or janitor staff. I did not know they were supposed to be bombshells. From what I hear, the bombshell is supposed to be good looking. When I saw Jalen, baby, I say no. But he was what Alondria wanted to the T. And I think that they wanted to get Taylor off the show because he was boring. Thank you, as lover, because I can't say it. Alondria is a little funny looking to me. She's cute, but kind of funny looking. It's her mouth area. It's her face. She got a. She not a bad looking. She kind of funny looking. She got to grow on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me. I'm gonna have to put this on Patreon because y'all gonna drag me. I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah, I'm an avatar, but I look back. Listen, I'm just telling you how I feel. Alondria looks like a doll. Yeah, Rosanna, she a doll. She look like a doll that you can call cute after you had it for about a year. Then you could say, okay, I can kind of see it, right? When you look at it the first time, you like, But then after you had the doll for about 3 or 4 weeks, you get used to it and be like, yeah, she all right? She got to grow on you a little bit. You just can't throw her on you. Now, Shelly, bad. Shelly, bad. I didn't say no dog, Erica. Look at you. Look at you and the Wendy Osepos of the world trying to get me canceled. I didn't say that. Yep, right. You got to use your cat eye. You got to look at her a little bit and find something nice about her. Right, here we go, Wizard. Go on. Okay. Taylor was he was there for the men's veggie low, baby. Baby, a man don't like one dark-skinned woman and now he gay. Baby, a man don't like a dark-skinned woman and now the nigga gay. Child, baby, I love it. Okay. But it was embarrassing for me to watch Alondria make it seem like that her and Taylor was into each other. Okay. Now, when the Casa girls, I'm gonna be all over the place, okay? I'm gonna be all over the place. So they ended up at a point of the competition, they ended up splitting the men and the women up. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, cute content guy. He say, "I'ma talk mess." Huda was the real star. Her solo interview did 8 million views. Oh my God. Unlike those other two black mean girls, yeah, I said it, and I got more to say. Nick and O are a fake couple. Play Lisa Ray. Oh, wait a minute, let me find her.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. At all.
At all. At all. Cue the content guy. What Cardi say? Your flop and my flop is not the same. If Shelly and Alondra did my numbers, y'all would pop champagne. If I did their numbers, I'll hop out of plane. Suicide if I fall from the divide of you and I. Day. Hey. Come on, Cardi. Who to say, baby? My interview did 8 million. Baby, you and her together couldn't do me. Baby, suicide if I fall from the sky of you and I. Day. Okay? But they ended up having a Issa Judah. Now, see, here we go. Gonna leave, baby. Please, Cardi ain't got no writers representative. Am I in enemy territory? You're not in enemy territory, but we gonna call it like it was, though. We gotta talk about. See, we gotta listen before you say I'm the enemy, Beehive. Just listen to me. Just listen to me, my baby. And I'm gonna see if I can bring you over to the side. What Monique say? I'm gonna leave the door open. Come on across the street. Let's see if we can bring you. Here you go, Love Pre. Listen, get disappointed with the thing. Here we go. Now, Solly Williams jumped on that. Now, listen to me. Why did you tell me you were going live, love, all in my shit? Okay. So here we go. Now, they ended up bringing the Costa. Y'all said they called the Costa girls, right? They ended up bringing the Costa girls in. Okay. And it was 2 black girls in. They bought 2 black girls. They bought Coco Chanel and they bought Clark. Okay? Taylor saw Clark. Okay? And he said, baby, I'm done. I'm done. Clark was a beautiful black queen that came into the house. And Taylor was done. He said that he wasn't physically attracted to Alondria. Alondria told Kiki, I remember her saying this over here to Kiki, because I listened to the interview this morning. She said, you think I will be following a man who wasn't telling me that he was attracted to me, who didn't tell me that he was physically attracted to me? He was showing you he wasn't physically attracted to you. The only thing that you could say about Taylor that he did for you was that he had the edges of your pancakes brown. He had them crispy. But you can go to any survey at IHOP, they could do that for you. The only thing that you can say about the nigga is that when he made your pancakes in the morning, that he left the edges crispy. The bar is in hell. He didn't want you, beloved. He didn't want you. So he saw Clark. And he was ready to throw in the towel. Okay? Alondria actually got sent home when the Costa girls came in. None of the Costa niggas wanted her. Okay? She actually got sent home. Right? It's the thought that counts. Well, Jeremiah didn't even finish making Huda pancake. She said that her pancake wasn't done. He liked that red bone. That was a black queen, Erica. Taylor said that light skin, and he was hooked. Now, she wasn't light. Taylor wasn't light. I mean, Clark wasn't light. Okay? Anyway, Alondria got sent home. None of the OGs wanted him. None of the OGs wanted it, and the new niggas was like, no. Okay? She ended up, okay, we're gonna come, keep in mind that she ended up going home, okay? Let's go over here to Huda. Shelly and Ace. I don't think that Ace wanted Shelly. I don't. Shelly had to tell Ace, you acting like I'm trying to be the best thing for Ace. I'm not worried about Ace. If Shelly and Ace click, then we good. But I'm not walking around here trying to live my life seeing what can make me good, so good for Ace. Okay? Now, Let me get to Sierra. Okay, okay. So Bella. Okay, let me. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I want to say it in order. I should have wrote it down, but it was just so much. Bella, the girl next to Jeremiah. Bella got on the show. She wanted to come in. You know, she almost like me. I'm a virgin. She only been had one time. She came on the show. She didn't want to kiss nobody. She wanted them to kiss her on the cheek, but they ended up sending a hoe in the house. Okay, they ended up sending a hoe in the house. The whole name was Sierra. Okay, Sierra. This beat is okay. Sierra came into the house. Her tagline. You know they got. I'm gonna call it a tagline. You know how Giselle tagline? Word on the street is I'm the word on the street. Her tagline was, if I could come in here and take your man, then he wasn't your man to begin with. Okay? So she came in and she had eyes for she had eyes for Nick. She said, I want Nick. Okay? She said, I want Nick. Let me pull up a picture of Nick. He said she wanted Nick. Okay? She came in, she was kissing him, tongue kissing him, and then I didn't like this from you, Bella. Bella felt like that she had to keep up with the hoe. Sierra. Sierra was one of the youngest girls in the house. They did her body count. They said it was 18. She done had 18 niggas. When I say 18 niggas, I don't mean niggas like black men. And with her, when we saying 18, you know, she bisexual. And so she only probably just counting the niggas. She probably ain't even counting all the pussy she done ate. And you know, J. Cole say if she said 18, you got to multiply by 3. So 18 times 3 is what? 54? Right? She done had about 54 men. Wizard, I believe they said that she had 18. She said when they had it the list up, she had 18 at 22 years old. J. Cole said you got to multiply by 3. So I think that she probably not counting the strap on. She probably saying it wasn't real. It wasn't real. So 54. What's the girl name? Bella thought that she had to compete. Now Bella is kissing in challenges and shit, and it was a little bit too late because while she started over there kissing, is kissing first base or second base? What we call it first base? Kissing? What is kissing? Y'all let me know. Put a 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the. I know it ain't fourth base. Is kissing first base or second base? I think that holding hands is first base. Let me know what first base is. Okay, it's first base, Lena. Okay, so kissing is first base. Kissing is first base. Okay, so now Bella, we about to say, Dina said second base. Holding hands is first. Okay, so kissing is first base is cuddling. But ain't kissing a part of cuddling? Y'all let me know. I'm the virgin. Teach me. Teach me. Y'all let me know what is kissing. I thought kissing was first. Well, you know, they say New Yorkers move fast. I thought touching was second. Touching what, Brianna? What is touching where? Some people think kissing is more intimate than sex. Okay, first is a peck, sir. Kissing is second, foreplay third. The rest is a home run. All right, Dina, really classy. Okay, y'all let me know. Okay, so each one teach one. Y'all let me know. But the thing is, what I'm telling y'all is, Bella was too late. They call her Belle dash up. Bella was too late. So while Bella thinking she the third or fourth day in, fifth day in, she kissing, right? Sierra was already at third base. Sierra was over there kissing. I believe that Sierra was over there getting digitally played with. Sierra was over there doing everything. Okay? And so Nick was like, girl, I can't get rid of her. You a little bit too late, baby. You just kissing. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You can't compete with no hoe. And I want y'all to know that. I wish I had my message thing up here. Message! You can't compete with no hoe. Let that hoe have that, okay? Gina say ChatGPT says first base kissing, making out, second base touching above the waist. Some say clothes on, some say under, third base touching below the waist. Or a home run, full sexual intercourse. Okay. You can't compete with no hoe. Okay? Y'all can't compete with no hoe. And so, Bella, you look like a fool going out here kissing on everybody, right? tongue kissing these niggas down there, and that nigga sent you home. He didn't even save you. I want to be saved. He didn't even save you. Okay? So he ended up matching with Sierra. Okay? Now, let me fast forward a little bit. They had the Casa week. Before the Casa week, Shelly had asked Ace. Shelly was over there talking to Ace. She wanted to, what do they call it? It's not committing. What do they call? They wanted to be closed off. Shelly wanted to be closed off. I don't want to close off. I want to explore. This is what they said. Ace said, I want to explore. Okay? Sierra was talking to Nick. Sierra was talking to Nick, but exclusive, right? I want to be exclusive. I want to be closed off. Ace, no, I want to explore. I want to explore. Okay? Nick, the episode before the Costa Girls came in, Sierra was over there talking to Nick. She almost had tears in her eyes because she had gave up her pussy. She had gave up her pussy. And the girl said, no, girl, you had a wild night last night. And I'm so happy that Olandria and Shelly didn't get fucked up in this house. I am so happy that Olandria and Shelly didn't get fucked in their house. I am. I'm so proud. I couldn't be prouder. Baby, when they looked at, y'all can say what y'all want to say. When I tell you they was judging Sierra that next morning, they said, girl, you had a long night. And the stories ain't matching up because Nick said that he only lasted 25 seconds when he folded. How dreadful, girl. You done fucked in the house and baby, he only lasted for 25 seconds. I would have woke up the whole house. 25 seconds. I would woke up the whole house. They looked at her the next morning because you know they had already had the conversation. They had already had the conversation. You know, this bitch in here fucked this nigga while we was in the room. What type of whore does that? Okay? So it was like, you had a long night. Because Shelly was like, girl, you kept me up all night. So the 25 seconds, maybe he started to eat the pussy. I don't know. Because you know what I hear is when they nut too quick, they start eating the pussy till they get back. Let me be. I'm sorry, I forgot we was on Patreon. We wasn't on Patreon. But what I hear is they try to make it seem like trying to pull out real quick. That's what I read in my book. They try to put it out real quick so you won't feel that it got limp and try to eat it, making it seem like they love to eat down there. But they don't really love to eat. They just trying to buy some time until they, you know what I'm saying, nigga, put it in. That's what Kelly Rowland say. Put it in. Put it in, put it in, put it in. That's what Kelly Rowland said. She do got a song called that. Get it, baby, chicken, baby, get it, baby, get it. Do it, baby, to do it, baby, get it. Put it in. Don't call me no lie. Put it two in the chat if you know the song by the Queen, Kelly Rowland. Well, buy some shit. Buy some time then. Oh, you teaching me, baby. I'm learning. No. What's the name of the book? I want to read it. I forgot the name of the book. I got to go. It's on my bookshelf somewhere. I got to go find it. What you know about? Listen, I'm telling you. Okay. See, answer the question. What? Then what kind of this? Okay, let me be quiet. Anyway, he probably got full. Let me just say that he probably got full that night, and she probably, was over there, screaming. Yeah, it was Zane, Veggie Low. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Mrs. D. Gray. She said that is correct, and I welcome the hunger. Ow. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. D. Green. Okay. So she ended up giving it to the man, okay? So then the Casa come in, and if y'all don't watch the show, at Larger Curves, of course I finished the season. That's why I'm down here talking about it, baby. Okay? So when the Casa people come in, they separate the boys and the girls, and they bring in however many boys it is. They bring in that many boys. How many other girls it is? They bring in that many girls, and they bring in that many boys, right? So they was trying to be exclusive before the Casa thing happened, right? And so when they brought the Casa girls in, Nick did get picked. None of the Casa girls wanted Nick. Nick was getting ready to go home. But not getting ready to go home, Nick got sent home. Okay? And none of the Casa men wanted Alondria. Alondria got sent home. Okay? Now, if you're listening, Larger Curve say, I'm obsessed with Nick Alondria. Of course, girl, that shit ain't real. That shit ain't real. And you know what I'm starting to believe? I think that men and women even if the nigga is gay, they probably see stuff different the way that y'all see it. Okay? Because first of all, what I did not like that Nick was doing, now that we own it, Sierra was a hoe. So the niggas was bringing her coffee and stuff and frappuccinos, and they was bringing her fruit and stuff when she was in the house because maybe they could get the hoe to jack her out on the side of the building or something like that, or maybe they could go get a chat with her and get some head. You know what I'm saying? She was a hoe of the house. And what Nick was doing is he didn't want to be exclusive with her, but whenever somebody would come and bring her a coffee or orange juice or something, he would get upset and take it out the room, right? But nigga, if you don't want to be exclusive with me, you stringing me along. You don't want to be exclusive with me, but then you don't want nobody else to show interest in me either, though. You feel what I'm saying? And she was like, she thought it was so cute, but you ain't ready to commit to me. I gave you my pussy, and you don't want to buckle down or commit to me. So let the other men that got interest in me show me interest. Put the orange juice down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Put a 4 in the chat if you feel me. Put a 4 in the chat if you feel me. You getting upset. You don't want to be exclusive with me. I done everything that you could do within a marriage to you. Right? But you don't want to commit to me, but you don't want nobody else showing interest in me neither. Nigga, put the orange juice down. That's not cute. It ain't cute. Put the orange. She up there laughing. Girl, you are in danger. Okay? That's why she shouldn't have fucked them, dumb hoe. Right, right. They had a call store for about 4 episodes. Erica, you don't watch the After Sun. On the After Sun, they said that he had ended up busting his lip. They was playing football with Pepe, and Pepe was trying to catch the football and it hit him in the mouth, and he busted his lip. He was trying to scare the other men away. They had a broke hold in the house, right? Well, by the cow, if you can just have the orange juice for free, right? Talking about he was going to go off on Elon ain't do squad, right? Whatever, okay? But it wasn't a it wasn't a cold sore. He said that he hit the Pepe hit him in the face with the football. He didn't get hit in the face with the football. They get tested. No, he did get hit in the face with the football. They did get tested though, but they had got tested. Everybody had got tested extensively before they came. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Shit, I ain't believe that. Yeah, he got hit with the football. He got hit with the football. They talked about it on After Sun. Okay. So he didn't want her. Okay. Now he got sent home. Remember, she was crying to the nigga, talking about she wanted to be exclusive. He was like, I think I still want to explore. Cause Sierra, the hoe, she would have been a girl. You did all that. You should have did that after. You should have gave him the pussy after he told you was exclusive. Right? And now you crying. The hoes always get sad. Right? You thought that you were here playing fun, girl. You disrespecting the game. I thought that you was with it. So Nick got sent home when the Casa girls came in. Didn't nobody want him, right? Didn't nobody want him or Alondra. Okay. Now they ended up getting sent home. He packed his suitcase. Alondra was in the back seat. She said, "Come on, Nick, let's go. Come on, Nick, let's go." And so they said, y'all both can come back if y'all be a couple. So they came back since they was a couple, but they didn't have to do nothing though. But Alondra ended up kissing Nick. Okay? Because Nick gonna do whatever he gotta do to stay in the house. He wanna be on TV. Right? So he over there talking this game to Alondra, you must, because this is before they told him that y'all can be a couple to come back in the house. All of a sudden, Alondra was the most beautiful girl in the world. You're the most beautiful person here. This is what he was telling her. And she's like, oh my God, thank you, Nick. Nick, you really feel that way? He was like, yeah, I had eyes for you day one. But I didn't know how to come and tell you. Just lying to her. And she was like, you for real, Nick? Oh my God, Nick, how come you didn't tell me this? Because he didn't feel that. He didn't tell you that because he didn't feel that way. Okay? So they ended up having a kiss. Okay? Came back into the house. Baby came back into the house and everybody hugged, told Sierra, because Sierra at this time, see, when the Casa dudes came in, she had to couple up with another man. I believe the man name was Elon. Now, Gabor, the first episode, he said that he was interested in her. He wanted to see what she was going to put out. Nick was telling Taylor, confirmed, child, Nick looked like someone from The Purge. But he did tell her that she wasn't a baby and they was kissing during challenges. He said the first episode, but he never came. Okay. What I'm telling y'all is giving fake. He was over there with Ciara. He was over there with Bella Dash. He was everywhere, but except for with Alondria. Okay? Now, let me back up. So he kissed her. Keep in mind, the whole Ciara had already fucked her. This supposed to be her good friend. And not only did she fuck him once, she fucked him twice. Okay? She fucked him twice. Get back into the house. Told Ciara that she kissed him. Told Ciara to her face in front of company. Because, you know, her good girlfriend, Shelly, was sitting right behind her when she told him. Yeah, we got kicked out, and then we had dinner, and they told us that we could either come back as a couple. And then we kissed to see if it was something. I told this to Ciara in her face, and Ciara just smiled. And I knew that the wind got knocked out of her before. I knew that the wind got knocked out of her when she told her that, but she didn't want to let on, right? And so, fast forward a little bit, they ended up having a challenge, a raise your heart rate challenge, okay? So now, Ciara is sitting by Nick, Shelly is sitting by Ace, okay? And Huda and Chris, because see, Huda ended up going along with Chris. Fast forward, they ended up doing a challenge where you raise the person's heart rate. And so Shelly ended up picking, Chris ended up picking Shelly, Huda, because Huda and Chris, they both picked up a couple, right? Baby, Huda, and listen, Huda pulled Ace to the middle of the stage, just like Chris pulled Shelly to the middle of the stage. Everybody was pulling people to the middle of the stage. Everybody was pulling people to the middle of the stage. Now, if I'm being honest, I didn't see nothing that Huda did wrong. I don't. Everybody was doing the same thing. It's just that Huda was just a bad bitch. I didn't see Huda do nothing wrong. Shelly was upset. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Desiree. I didn't see nothing that Huda did that was wrong. It was a part of the challenge. Now, I will say this. She was thrusting. She was thrusting, but so was Alondria when she went over there on Taylor. She went over there, she got on top of Taylor, and she started like twerking on top of him. Okay? Now, they said that we missed some when she was on Call Me White Girl. She said that she didn't really do nothing. Shelly said that she was upset and she broke girl code. Okay? Now, Ciara is sitting, okay, but so they said she broke girl code. It's a heart rate challenge. Shelly was upset. Then they had the stand on business challenge. Ciara is sitting up there questioning. Cause Ciara, your nigga got sold. Your nigga got stole in front of your eyes. See, this is what Ciara did that what she fucked up at. We gotta give it up. The two black girls on the show, they were really the it girls in the house. They was the it girls in the house. Huda was the star of the show, but the two black girls on the show was the it girl in the house. Everybody wanted to be their friend. Okay? And so since Ciara got on the show, she tried to connect herself to them. Right? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? It's always gonna be Shelly and Alondria. Ciara was Michelle. Right? It's always Beyonce and Kelly. Michelle, you just something extra. We could have got anybody to fill this position, right? So Ciara thought that she was a part of the clique. You're not an OG. You're not an OG. So she's sitting up here reading or trying to be Team Shelly. Meanwhile, it was only one bitch in the house. Because Ciara felt some type of way. Ciara felt some type of way that Alondria and Nick was kissing behind her back. Okay? And there was only one person that she told into the house that had a problem with it. Like they told her she should have had a problem with it. Baby, she went and told Iris, white girl from LA, told Iris, you know, Nick and Alondria kissed. Baby, Iris say, bitch, what? She say, bitch, what? They did what? She said they kissed. She said, girl, you said that like that was nothing. That's supposed to be your best friend. She was like, well, I don't think she's like, I don't really think that it was something too bad. She was like, girl, but he fucked you. He had you, and she's supposed to be your best friend. What type of girl code is that? And if we're talking about girl code, I don't want to hear nothing about girl code if we going at Huda and not going at Alondria. Because what Huda did was inside of a challenge. It's just a challenge. But Alondria wasn't inside of no challenge. Okay? And now all of a sudden, she was like, well, I guess she's right, bitch. You know she right. You know she right. Because if Alondria had told me she had kissed my nigga in front of me, girl, back up, back all the way up, girl. Because Alondria was really trying to hold you. And she was trying to say it to you in front of some people so you couldn't really get upset. And Shelly was right behind you in case you wanted to do something. Right? Oh, baby, Iris was giving up pussy like she was Huda in the house. Iris fucked everybody she laid in bed with. Oh, I know Iris ain't fucking because she was in Olivia face and fucked Pay. Like, her. Who is Olivia? You mean Hannah? She fucked Pay. She fucked TJ. Baby, Iris and Huda was giving the pussy up. Beat the pussy up. Beat the pussy up. Beat the pussy up. It's not Girl Code Island. It ain't Girl Code Island, Larger Carson. I don't want to hear nothing about no holder. What you wrote in the chat? Holder? I don't want to hear nothing about holder. See, the line is moving. Who they gotta follow Girl Code, but Alondria don't? Ain't no Girl Code on this show, honestly. Then tell Shelly to wipe her motherfucking tears. And I love Shelly. She was my favorite on the show. But if it ain't no girl, what's the tell me what's the difference except for that Huda is except for Huda ain't black and Alondria black. Tell me what's the difference. Huda wasn't wrong and neither was Alondria. Okay, I can take that. It gotta be listen, 25 dream of 10. I can take that. If you saying neither one of them was wrong, got it. I can rock with that. But we're not gonna tell me that Huda was breaking girl code and Alondria wasn't. What's the difference? Except this ain't Friendship Island. Well, tell Shelly to wipe my motherfucking tears. Ain't no crying in baseball, bitch. Wipe your tears. Wipe your tears. Huda established the code she broke is the difference. Huda established the code she broke. Huda established the code she broke is the difference. What's the you got to break that down for me. I did think that Shelly was tripping at first. I didn't like that she only had smoke for Huda and not Ace. Yes, I had smoke for Ace too. I would have had smoke for Ace too, nigga. Don't you dare embarrass me up out here. Don't you dare embarrass me out here. Ciara and Alondria weren't cool like that. Brianna, that was her best fucking friend. She said that was her best friend. She trusted with all her secrets. Yes, it was. Yes, baby. That was her friend. Wipe them and get in the game. Wipe them and get in the. It's Lena, don't get in the game. That's what Bella did and got her ass sent home. Oh, Jesus. Bella tried to get in the game, baby. She tried to wipe her tears to get in the game, baby. They said, out, struck out, girl. Can't argue when you're right. That's all I'm saying. All I want to say is we can't get Gabor, get out your phone and pay attention. I paid attention. If Huda broke girl code, then Alondria broke girl code. They wasn't even in a challenge, baby. She started the season off to be sisters and family. Like, girl, shut up. She started the season off to be to sisters and family. Like, girl, shut up. Get out your phone and pay attention. Right? Ace was not. Ace was the wrong one. Not Huda sued me. Listen, they both was wrong. They both was wrong if you ask me. To me, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I need you to be like Jeremiah and say, no, don't do that. No. Ace embarrassed Shelly on the first day. She knew what it was with Ace. Huda didn't want anyone touching Jeremiah. You're right. You're right. But Shelly had just came through and kissed every nigga and woman that was sitting out there. Cause you know she doing both. She go both ways. All I'm telling y'all is if Huda broke girl code, Olandra broke girl code. Period. That's all I'm saying. You think Ola was gathering info to steal Nick or something? I don't think that Nick want that girl. Nick don't want that girl. But see, Olandra is a hoe. Olandra is so you gotta watch the girls like Olandra. You gotta watch the girls like Olandra. Cause you see she done went over there and was over here kissing all on the boy, all on Nick and stuff outside of her friend, and then tried to tell her about it and so she could be like, well, I was up front with you, right? Then I seen her slick kissing and picking on Ace. It was one challenge that she went and she picked Ace to kiss on. And I was like, Shelly, girl, is you woke? Shelly, is you woke? Then when she was over there with Kiki said, who's the best kisser in the house? She gonna say Nick, and then she gonna say Ace. You gotta watch a bitch like that. Come again? What you mean my nigga the best kisser in the house? That's giving, I'ma take your man. I'm a hoe and I'ma take your man. I'm a hoe and I'ma take your man. And I'm being real with you, I don't think that I would be able to be in a house because I'm like Huda. Don't girl. Thank you, cute content guy. He say so now it ain't no girl code with Olandra kiss and Nick fake relationship. Got it, that's crazy. And the baddest girl in the house was even in the house. Who the older sister in Ariana Maddox? Oh my God. Thank you for the super chat, cute content guy. I appreciate it. Now, baby, who the sister came into their house? Baby, who the sister came into their house? Baby, bad than a motherfucker. Do you hear me? The oldest sister. The oldest sister. Who the oldest sister? Came in out with a lace and panties and bra. I say, baby. Who the oldest sister is bad? Y'all give it up. Can we at least give, y'all know. Who the oldest sister was bad? Okay? What's good, Ali? There go Gabor. I'm not being a contrarian. Y'all gotta tell me how come Huda broke girl code and Olandria didn't? Liable and slander against Okra is harsh, especially to reduce her to Huda. Iris, Hannah, literally hoeing. But let me tell you something. Did Huda fuck Ace? Did Huda fuck Ace? What I'm talking about, see the line is moving. I'm talking about what Huda did to Ace. Did she fuck Ace? No, she kissed him in a challenge. She twerked on him a little bit and got up. Olandria did the same thing. Oh no, now wrong take. The whole family bad is a lie. The whole family bad is a lie. The oldest sister with the lace on was cute. The second sister with the bite, with the old school Keisha Cole gap, absolutely not. Absolutely not. See, they jaw humped and she sat on his face. I didn't see her sit on his face, Brianna, neither did you. Now, did she reverse cowgirl, Olandria? I mean, larger curves. Y'all not calling Huda broken. Y'all not saying that Huda broke girl code because she fucked the nigga though. Y'all saying she broke girl code because she was dancing and kissing on her friend's nigga. Tell me of what that she did to Ace was so different than what Olandria was doing to Nick. Y'all just mad. No, but they say that Andy said that we're gonna see the full thing what happened with her and Ace at the thing. Now, did y'all hear? Let's get to Ace. Let's get to Ace. Did y'all hear after? Now, remember, Nick got sent home and Olandria got sent home. So they take their OG status away from me, right? When they came back into the house, remember they found out that Shelly was over there getting courted by a 6'8" nigga that was a professional basketball player. Now they probably was thinking Klay Thompson or something that was in the NBA. This is a nigga overseas. Nigga that play overseas, he ain't really nothing. He can't really do nothing. Okay? But he was a 6'8" nigga, right? So now, keep in mind, Ace, the girls that was in the house, wasn't better than Shelly, right? So now, did y'all notice when Nick and Ace came back into the house now, or they got back with the OG girls, all of a sudden, put a 6 in the chat because see, y'all see it different than I see it. All of a sudden, they wanted to be exclusive and they wanted to be closed off. Okay? But did you hear what Ace said to Taylor? He said it to either Taylor or Nick. They were sitting in the sauna. And they asked Ace, how you feeling? Ace said, and I quote, I feel like I saved Shelly. Baby, I looked at the TV and said, saved? Did you hear what he said? He said, I feel like I saved Shelly. And for Shelly to be acting like she don't know who she want to be with or she's still exploring, it's making me mad than a motherfucker. That's what he said. Did you hear Ace say that? Did you hear the 5'10" nigga say that? I say saved. Nigga, y'all saved Alondria. Y'all saved Huda. You didn't save no motherfucking Shelly. You picked the best match for you. You didn't save a motherfucking thing. Did y'all hear him? I see a pattern of villainizing black women to justify hood rats behavior is universal at this point. Are you saying, Larger Curves, or am I to believe by this statement that you made that Alondria not called a hood rat because she was kissing on a white man? Is that what you're trying to tell me in this comment section, baby? Make it make sense. That's what he said. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He said, I feel like I saved her. Baby, Alondria got to feeling herself. Alondria say, I built Taylor brick by brick. I built that nigga. That's what she said. Oh, we're going to get to the Stand on Business challenge in a minute. She said, I feel like I built Taylor. I say, build? Build? That nigga don't even look like he ever did a push-up. This is what you built? So now all of a sudden, when the Casa girls come and see it wasn't no Casa girl that looked better than Shelly. And they weren't really feeling him like that, no way. He sent Coco home. I want to go with Shelly. You cute, you from LA too, you know what I'm saying? But I really want to go home. I really want somebody else. Okay? So all of a sudden they wanted to be exclusive and commit to the girl. So let me get to the Stand on Business challenge. They want to be exclusive and they want to commit. So now all of a sudden, now keep in mind, Ciara had just asked Nick to be exclusive and to be closed off. He said, no, I still want to explore. But he got humbled with them Casa girls. He thought that the girl, what's her name, Jaden, with the diabetes patch on her arm, he thought that she was gonna get up and save him. She said, no, nigga, I'm standing up here with Austin. Because, they say Austin got big dick energy. And it probably lasts longer than 25 seconds. So she say, oh, no, because, they watch the episodes too. She said, maybe this nigga over here got a big dick. He done been with over 1,500 women, child, so he know how to work. And he basically a maintenance man, right? And he probably lasts a lot longer than 25 seconds. So let me stay over here. I'm not standing up for you. You know what I'm saying? And so Nick got sent home. Come back. Nick is over there telling Ciara he want to be exclusive. Ace is over here telling Shelly, I'm ready to be exclusive. Baby, when you want to be, to me, these niggas want to be exclusive after they done already seen the Casa girls and close to the end of the season, to me, and they just smiling, of course, yes, of course, and they crying and shit like that nigga. To me, that is equivalent to a woman getting pregnant by a nigga and a nigga saying, well, shit, I might as well marry you. You about to have my baby. Put a 7 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. You done got sent home and came back. I asked you before you left, did you want to be exclusive with me? And you told me no. Then you get sent home and all of a sudden you getting on bended knee? Hell no. I want to explore too. Let me see what Elon talking about. Shelly, are you serious? With Ace? He ain't even from Acorn. He ain't even 6 feet. He ain't even 6 feet. Of course, AC pool toward the end of the season. I guarantee you, if Ace would have made it toward the end, if Ace and Shelly would have made it toward the end, and he would have pulled their envelope, that $10,000, like Brian did, oh baby, he would have kept that $100,000 and sent Shelly home crying, baby. Mark my motherfucking words. I believe he was there for the cash. I believe Ace was there for the cash. Put an 8 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. He would not have split that money. He wanted to get toward the end. Even the poem and stuff that he asked at the proposal, even the poem that he asked at the proposal wasn't giving me the see. And see, I want my sisters to wake up. I want my sisters to wake up. And I feel like y'all are only going up for Nick Landria or whatever y'all calling the bullshit, fake Landria. I feel like y'all only going up for that because Alondria dark skin. Because if you want me to believe, baby, Nick and Alondria was only together to make it to the finale. Nick he just proposed to Sierra. Now all of a sudden he's so in love with Alondria and she his perfect match? What? It's like y'all are just accepting anything. Y'all are just accepting anything. Now they the best thing since sliced bread. You think they cute together? They can be cute together, but it ain't real. I think he would have split it. He already has stacks. That's why he's 6'2". Larger who? I really want y'all to experience real love and not to know when a nigga playing with you. Not to know when a nigga playing in your face. When he proposed to Shelly, I say proposed, when he tried to proposing to be exclusive. The poem that he made, he said, I thought that I was gonna come on the show and find love. What I found was a homie. What I found was he didn't say I found my real. He didn't say I found my lifelong partner. He didn't even say, he said, I thought I was gonna find a love. I didn't find a love. I found a friend. I found a confidant. I found, somebody I could be that ain't lover. All the stuff that you singing is lower than lover. Right? It's just not giving me that he really in love with the girl. Like she over there in love with him. Alondria is bad and her body is tea. Her body is tea. I will give her that. In the words of Mark, it's just TV, man. Right, it's just TV. There's a troll in the chat. What they say? I'm just happy Ola making money. What's she making money at? The real love is coming from Nick and not Ace. Let me tell you something. It's so Jada. Let me Issa Tujada. Baby, Nick and Ace. I believe that Nick and Ace said, man, we got these dark-skinned girls on this show. If we get with these dark-skinned girls, baby, they're going to take us to the motherland, baby. We're going to ride this into the sunset. We're going to be on the cover of Jet and Ebony. We're going to, listen, everybody going to be trying to talk to us. We're going to make it. If we get with them, if we ride that shit out. And that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. The best relationship can start as friends. Baby, they saw the money play. It's like, oh, yes, we see it. Y'all want me to y'all trying to tell me that Nick always liked the laundry or you need the watch. I watched it, baby. Karen, Taylor was playing in her face. She knew that he was playing in her face. I thought that too, good boy. Great minds thinking like Steffi. We're going to get Brandy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Sally, I think so too. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Agua Kefir, NYX makeup, TV appearances, etc. We're going to go to the motherland. Oh, yes. Black women and white men have had solid relations. I'm not saying they didn't, Issa. What I'm telling you is these two specifically, it's a money play. Stop. That's what happened to a contestant last season. She ended up finding her man didn't like black women people. Oh. Haters hate. It's sad to puff up a vampire, but tear down a queen. Who's the vampire, baby? Girl, Lord, I love it, baby. I love it, baby. What's wrong with you? You don't need to like it, but calling it slave love is such a weird response. Black women and black men, not so much, babe. Maybe Ace, but white men don't know anything about colorism, even though they are the ones who created it. I think that Ace whispered this to Nick. I agree, especially after Serena and Cordell won last year. They wanted the same treatment after the show. They already seen success the black girls get in this show and scam them. I do believe that. I do believe this. Right, Miss Lena, I don't think it's authentic anymore. I really think that these people had a game to try to make it to the end and try to get that $100,000. I do believe that's why Ace was hating on Jeremiah and Huda's relationship. I do. I do. Nick is not anything like 100% Dominican Kenny. I don't know who that is. Oh, Nick lied to every girl face in the house, but you want me to believe that he was authentic when he was talking to Alondria? We saw Nick lie to Bella. We saw him lie to Sierra. The OMG girls didn't want him, and now he come back over here, proposed to Sierra. Sierra gets sent home, and now he all of a sudden in love with Alondria because she's still up in the house. What I'm telling you is if Alondria would have went home, he would have been over there with Amaya Papaya. And you know it. He would have been over there with Amaya Papaya and probably would have won $100,000. But boy, do you think that Chris would have split the cash with Huda? And Chris embarrassed himself. Chris embarrassed himself. He keep on talking about, I don't care nothing about the show. You care about the show, nigga. That's why you there. You care about the show. You went running around telling everybody over here that you fucked Huda, even though she say you halfway fucked. I don't know what that means. Then she showed you up. She played you. You asked her for a kiss when Huda looked around. I say, baby, Huda, it's cameras watching, girl. Even if your home girl, the cameras are watching. The cameras are watching. She looked around. And he still kissed her on the forehead. He still kissed her on the forehead. Who didn't want you? Who wanted you to take? Who wanted to get there? I don't think that Huda really wanted the nigga. She wanted to see what the 6'8" dick was feeling like, but that wasn't nothing that she was gonna take home to her baby. He was telling her all the right things. She didn't want it from him. That's how you know. That's how you should know. Baby, when she told Jeremiah, I'm a mommy, Jeremiah couldn't even look at her. She said, look at me. He said, I can't. He screamed. This nigga came in trying to be Harry Belafonte. He said, I just want you to know, I don't care that you have a daughter. That's the nigga that you're supposed to leave with. He was telling her all the right things. She didn't want him. She just took that nigga so she can go to the end with him. And she wanted something to you know what I'm saying, to fill her up while she was in the bed. She didn't want that nigga. She looking all around and stuff. Next thing we know, we see them under the covers and stuff. And we see him over there, you know what I'm saying, grinding a little bit. She didn't want that nigga. And he's sitting up here telling people, I would have never told nobody that on camera. He told Amaya Papaya, you know, I asked her for a kiss yesterday. Why would you say that and embarrass yourself on TV? That girl is playing you, dummy. You should have went home. You should have went home. Then you sitting up here and let her break up with you. Wait a minute. Now, Larger, you ate this. She say, no way they making anyone in the villa a step parent was going to happen. Baby, girl. That man say, I just want you to know I don't mind that you have a daughter. She didn't care. He didn't look like Jeremiah. And he couldn't fill her up like Jeremiah could neither, though. Because you remember Ace told Ace trying to see, maybe you don't want her because, you know, she got to have appetite. She's a mommy. You know what I'm saying? She's a mommy, and you probably can't satisfy her king. And the Jeremiah said, I'm not worried about that. I know what I got. Did y'all hear him? Put a 9 in the chat if you heard him. He said, I know I can satisfy him. I ain't worried about that. I know she gonna nut off me. I say, wow. She was gonna be in that splash water falling. The name is Nicolandria. Nicolandria what? What about it? The name is fake and fraud. The name is I broke girl code. Right? The name is I broke girl code and got with my bestie's man and trying to sleep with my other and I went and told the world that my other bestie man is the second best kisser in the house. The best kisses in the house was with my two homegirls. That's the name of it. That's the name. You are correct. People see what they want to see. This is a prime example. Nick definitely does not like Alondra like that. And she's a slick talker herself. They both are playing in folks' face. Right. Right. Oh, I'm going to need to go back and see that. See what, Lena J? Chris just saying whatever to sleep with her and make content with Huda. But he could have, but see, he didn't have to, he didn't want to be in a relationship. That girl didn't want to be in girl code. Sierra left and was booted off. No, Vegilo. When Alondra left and got booted off, she was already kissing on a nigga. Sierra was still in the house. That's why she had to tell Sierra, you know, me and Nick kissed to see what was going on. Girl, I'm over here crying over this nigga. I can't sleep and I'm losing weight because I don't know what's going on over there. I done asked the nigga to be exclusive with me before he left. Little did I know, baby, could you imagine? Y'all talking about girl code. Sierra was over there pulling out her hair because she thinking that Nick is over there falling in love with a Casa girl. Little did she know it was going to be her best friend. Little did she know when her nigga came back into the house, her wigger came back into the house, he was going to be with her best friend. Girl code. And Sierra, you look like a fool because you know that Alondra broke girl code and Shelly wasn't going to call her out about it. Because Alondra knew she was wrong. Maybe Alondra will say, what, Vegilo? What you missed? Tell me what you missed. Tell me what you missed so I can enlighten you. Ain't no girl code on this type of show. I could agree with you, Lena, because you told Shelly to wipe her tears to get back in the game. Wipe your tears to get back in the game. Kelly Price, she was a friend of mine. Baby, she left with my man, baby. Left with my man. Do you think that because this is the thing, and y'all don't believe it, but I'm going to tell the truth. Alondra can't even do an interview without Shelly. Alondra made it to the finish line, and Shelly was sitting next to Kiki. She was baby sitting in the other seat. You know what Kelly is sitting in the interview? You know what Kelly was sitting in the interview? When Destiny Child was sitting, you know what Kelly is sitting in the interview? Not next to the interviewer. She'll sit on the side. That's where Alondra was sitting. Alondra wouldn't be on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen if Nick wasn't there with her. She ain't no star. Body is T. Yes, I'll give her that. But she ain't no star. She ain't no star. Girl code. Let me tell you something, girl code. If you sticking with girl code, I would have tore that villa up after Alondra told me she kissed my man outside of a challenge. Bougie C, she could have kissed my man in a challenge. Girl code, Bougie C. Girl code that would have made Alondra a fan favorite, a real fan favorite. Bougie 1908, but would have made her a real fan favorite if she would have told the Love Island producer, I'm not doing that to my girl. Sierra, that's my homegirl. That's my best friend in the house. She over there pulling her hair out a lot over worried about this nigga. I'm not doing it. I'd rather go home. She would have been America's darling. She would have been America's darling. That's a real girl code. That's real girl code right there, baby. Large, I love it. 404 was voted off for using an Asian slur as an adjective. So after that Nick was supposed to not talk to Ola, or was she not supposed to explore that connection? Larger, what they got to do with Alondra? Yeah, she was voted off after that. Alondra was already lip locking with the nigga in Soul Ties. She was already listening. Like, what Joe Budden tell is, what Drake say? I ain't fucked that hoe. I just lip locked with the bitch. Nick was already locking with the bitch because he knew that the Black Queen was gonna take him to the finish line. Oh yes. He knew that the Black Queen was gonna take him to the finish line. Let me go ahead and get with her since I'm all out of options. Cause I don't win with the girls I wanted to get with. I don't went over here and got with Bella. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to play the hard ball. Let me get over here with Sierra. She a freak. Freak of the week. Now let me go over here and lie to Alandria. Ola has done an interview with our Shelly. I know she did it, but when she was over sitting over there with Kiki, see, Ola made it to the finale. But see, she wasn't sitting next to Kiki. She wasn't sitting next to Kiki. Do you think he would have stayed with Sierra? I think that he would have stayed with Sierra to the finish line, but I'm not sure if he would have pulled that envelope. Let me tell you something. But I'm telling y'all, the only man, Taylor would have split that 100. Taylor would have split them racks with Clark. Okay? Nick, I think that Nick probably would have kept the money. Sierra would have gave him half of it. Nick probably would have kept the money. Okay? I believe that Huda and Chris, if they made it to the end, Huda would have kept the whole enchilada. And she would have looked at Chris and said, I'm a mommy. I got to take care of my baby. Right? I believe that Huda would have pulled her mommy card when she got the envelope and said, I'm a mommy. You know what they do. I worked with a girl. Let me not tell y'all that. Y'all will counsel me. I worked with a girl. She used to always try to pull that mommy card. Right? And we was doing concierge. And she had, we're not on Patreon. Oh. She used to always try to pull the mommy card. And we was doing concierge. And somebody had called in and said that they was going to be like 2 hours late. So somebody had to stay over. And she going to try to tell me, well, I gotta take my son to school in the morning. I gotta take my son to school in the morning. And baby, when I tell y'all what I told that girl, baby, y'all gonna unsubscribe. So let me go ahead and go. Look. And the manager looking, sound like you got a problem. I say, girl, I can't help it. Y'all got some no good ass baby daddy having these babies, these no good ass niggas. Girl, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Shit. My cousin told me, baby, we would have been in there windmilling that girl. Shit, girl, please. I'm so tired of y'all trying to use that mommy card on me. Girl, I can't help it. Y'all don't have these babies by these no good ass niggas. Shit. I like Alondra, but I do feel like she downplayed what happened with Nick. But once Sierra stood behind Taylor, it was all fair game. Oh, Brittany 3, girl. I just told you. I couldn't even be mad at you. And the manager just looked at me like, wow, yeah, because it's been so many times. She called me one time. I thought that she was going to call me one time. She called me one time at like 4 in the morning. I thought she was just calling to chop it up. She called me because she needed somebody to come in to cover her shift and called me in front of the manager. She got me on speakerphone in front of the manager. I went in there and I went ahead and went in there and went with her or whatever because it was Easter and I know she was looking forward to the Easter. She had 2 boys or whatever and she had bought them some suits and I knew that she did it. When I went in there, I said, bitch, don't you ever call me again with no manager on the phone, ho. We was cool though, but I said, bitch, don't you? And I had my teeth gritted. Bitch, don't you ever call? Because I didn't really want to do it like that. Bitch, don't you ever call me and set me up like that. But after that, I started screening her calls and stuff after that, girl. I don't fuck with you like that. You don't call me in front of the manager. But I did come in there. It was Easter and I wasn't doing nothing. I got a heart. Unlike Alondria, baby. Because Alondria, baby, when came, but Alondria body is tea. What else happened? Baby Hannah, baby, we got, baby, it's some hoes in the house. We got Huda, Hannah, Iris a real bitch, but she a hoe too. Alondria, girl, they just hold it up. They just hold this season up. Hannah in there, Hannah is a hoe. Hannah in there, spit in her hand, baby, and wiped it on Pepe's pee-pee, baby. And then toward the finale, I know Hannah was sitting at home crying because on the finale, Pepe said after he done fucked Iris so many times, he said that was the strongest connection he done made in the house. You oh Lord Gabor, you gonna start bringing up all the random like you do? Well, I mean, she broke girl code. Brianna, she broke girl code. She's not a girl's girl. Enchilada Gabor genius. What? I don't know. You know, I don't know what I said. Tell me what I said when I say enchilada. She better than me. I would have resigned that night. My kids come first. It's told about what you mean? I did come in. I came in for her. I came in to cover the shift for her. She called me at 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and I came in. I'm thinking she calling because I had just got home. You know what I'm saying? I had just got home, and I was, you know, I'm like, what's up? You know, I'm thinking she calling to tell me, I don't know, maybe she had just came in from maybe an after hours or something. She was calling me. You know what I'm saying? I just so happened to be up. I was eating Jack in the Box. And she was like, hey, I was like, what's up? What you doing? I was like, I just got in the house. What's up? She's like, you up? I was like, yeah, I'm up. What's up? Hannah was the real hoe in the house. Hannah only left with one nigga, though. Some of the girls came in. Some of the girls left with bodies. Some of the girls left with bodies. Huda left with bodies. Iris left with bodies. And baby, did you see how? Baby, did you see? Now I don't know. I wish when they start doing, I hope they start showing us what day it is. Because did y'all see Iris cry over TJ right on Pepe's dick? Baby, that girl was over there crying for TJ and over cried, baby. And baby, next thing you know, she was over there moving the covers with TJ, with Pepe. And then Pepe was on the After Sun talking about something. I can't wait till Iris leaves and we can exchange numbers and we could date, we could move around, baby girl. She got a whole nother nigga in LA. Cause you know TJ lived in LA too. So TJ, Iris and stuff lived in your baby. I think Hannah smashed TJ too. Hannah smashed TJ too larger? I didn't see that now. Such a Cancer move. Who, Erica? Iris is a Cancer? I don't believe that. We don't move like that. I'm a Virgin and I'm a Cancer. I'm a true Cancer. And did calling Ola a hoe is crazy. I didn't call her a hoe. She broke girl code though. I mean, I feel like if you break girl code the way she did, some people will call her a hoe. You gotta watch her around your man. Beehive 94. You gotta watch her around your man. I can guarantee you, I will bet you my last dollar, Beehive, that after she said that, after she told Kiki that Ace was the second best kisser in the house, Shelly made Ace delete Alondra number off her phone. You gotta watch that hoe. Because see, Shelly is okay with it because it wasn't her nigga. But she side-eyeing her. Right? She side-eyeing her. Like, girl, you really left with this? Because, girl, if you came back with Ace, bitch, we would have been in here windmilling. Right? She's side-eyeing her. I'm already side-eyeing you. And then you gonna throw that shit in front of my face? Let's throw that like I'm not gonna tell you nothing? I'm just like, girl, wait a minute, hold on. What you mean he was the second best kisser? The same way Taylor punked Puss. Punked Puss. Because he said that he was mad when Nick was kissing Alondra. Nigga, you wasn't mad. You wasn't into the girl. You wasn't mad. You didn't care. You and Alondra, you not a slow burner like you say, Papa. You're not a slow burner like you say. Because you was kissing, baby, you was kissing all over Clark. Now, I did feel Alondra. I will give Alondra this. At the Call Out Challenge, I will say this, though, and you got to give it up. Sometimes you got to listen to a person and have an opinion about something, and they could be saying something, and you could be like, you on some bullshit, but I'm going to hear you out. When Alondra got into to Taylor, baby, she ate Taylor up. Because what she said, and she told the truth. I'm not going to lie. She did tell the truth. She told Taylor, nigga, when Jalen was here, what word did she use? I made sure you were secure. When Jalen was here, what word did she use? Y'all let me know. Damn, I should have wrote it down. She came out her chest. She say, nigga, when Jalen was here, what did she say? I made sure you were secured. I didn't call her a hoe. I said we had some hoes in the house, and I said, reassured, thank you. I reassured you, and she did do that. When she said that, because I was looking at her sideways when she said she built them. I was looking at her sideways when she said she built them. But when she said when Jalen was here, I reassured you, and she had some tears in her eyes and she started getting upset, I say she did do that. She did do that now. She did do that now. Now, y'all don't have to like Alondra. Listen, I don't have nothing against Alondra. She broke girl code, though. What y'all do is, y'all try to lift people up even when they wrong. I don't got nothing against Alondra. I don't believe in Nick Alondra. I think it's fake. And she broke girl code in the process. That's the truth. But Alondra did reassure Taylor when Jalen was there. She did do that. And you got to give her that. You got to give her that. Kept reassuring the motherfucker who didn't give a fuck about her. She didn't give up, but Brianna, they was playing Survivor too. See, it's Love Island Survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to work harder. Yeah. Right? I'm going to take you to the end. Don't worry. I know they sent the country nigga in here and he my type to a T. He opening doors for me. The nigga giving me massages and shit. He asked me how I like my pancakes. Telling me I'm beautiful. Beautiful? Because you ain't a beautiful motherfucker. What movie I get that from? Right? He was telling her all the things. He was giving her all the things. Y'all was there. Y'all watched it. He was telling her everything. She was playing Survivor. She was playing Survivor. He could have said, I mean, it could have been colorism too. It could have been colorism too. Because she said Taylor was lighter than Jalen. She could have been a colorist herself. But she did reassure that man. And I don't think she did reassure him. Thank you, Shayla. Thank you, Shayla. Right. You said who would have kept the whole? Yeah, she should have kept the whole enchilada. The one and only poetic justice. Yeah, she did. She should have kept the. I would have kept the Tavares, baby. If I would have came with $100,000, I could have been over there in love with a nigga, and they would have gave me $100,000. I would have kept the money. I was so scared for Amaya Papaya, baby, because if that would have been me, baby, I would have got. They wouldn't even be able to ask me, baby. I just went over there. I just would have been over there, dapping up my homeboys. I got 100,000, nigga. We rich. Amaya Papaya would have been over there singing in the mirror, child. No, I would have split it. I would have never done nobody like that, though. Honestly and true. If I had a baby, I would have kept the money. I'm not lying to you. I'd have kept the money. But I would have never done nobody like that, in all honesty, because I do not like when that guy did that to that woman over there on the challenge. Was it Johnny Banana? Johnny did it to his partners. They did rivals, and I want to say that he won like $350K. And that woman was trying to do the challenge so she could pay her way through college because she went back to school. I believe she had 3 little girls, and she tried to work her way back to school. And she did the challenge, and they ended up winning, and he ended up getting $350,000. I will never forget that, baby. When I tell you I was tuned in every Tuesday night to watch that show, and I seen them win that challenge, and that man got $350,000. Oh, yes. Did y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? He won $350,000. And they asked him, are you going to keep the $350,000 and be a true rival? Or we going to split it? I mean, yeah, or you going to split it with her? And she was like, don't do that to me. She started crying. She already knew. He said, man. He started scratching his head. He said, man, I'm going to have to keep it. I'm going to have to keep it. And she just fell out crying. She just fell out crying, and they did a reunion, too. Could y'all believe that somebody did something? I would have never did nobody like that. Because he would have never made it with her not on the show. I would have never did that to somebody. That was Sarah. Oh, my God. That was the best season. Yes. He never told her she was beautiful. Oh, Jalen told Alondra she was beautiful. Jalen told Alondra she was beautiful. Said that was his type. Jalen came in there, baby. Big Country came in there. Baby, Big Country came in there and said, that's my gal, baby. I came here for Alondra. I came here for Alondra. Who to say he was the worst kisser in the house? Who to say he was the worst kisser in the house? And of course, Alondra don't want no nigga to keep on reminding her, this is my first time out the country. This is my first time out the country. This is my first time leaving the United States. That girl don't want that man. That girl don't want that man. Yeah, I open doors. I do all that. Can we talk about Zach with a K? We're not on Patreon. Child, stop Asian hate. Child, baby, when she like country though. Yeah, she like country though. Yeah, come here. She like country though. Girl, bye. They sent your type up in here, girl, and you done walked up out of here with Nick. Girl, stop. She did reassure Taylor Gabor, but got back in that house and was real delusional, speaking of Clark. Girl, you can't compete where you don't compare. You can't compete where you don't compare. This man like this girl, he giving her forehead kisses, and he just kissing all over him. He ain't no slow burner. He a slow burner with you. He was a slow burner with you. Did you see them big old teeth in Zach's mouth? Did you see them teeth in Zach's mouth? Baby, he was too country. I would have said never mind. Brianna, girl. He was giving Charles. He was giving Charles, your lunch is ready. They was gonna be the new Nutter and Charles, baby. British Ricky Strand. Between Jalen legs was black. Oh! Wow. Not the teeth. What teeth? Oh yes, Zach's teeth. I didn't like how Zach came at Amaya. And see, Zach came in thinking he was with the IT team. Everybody was following Ace in the house. Now all of a sudden, did you see Zach? And did y'all clock when they said that Amaya was the fan favorite? And Amaya was at the top of everybody's list when they did the Maybelline challenge. And all of a sudden, Zach wanted to have chats with her and wanted to apologize to her and hug her and wanted to be in a couple with her. Did y'all catch that? But Amaya wasn't no fool, though. She wasn't no fool. Now, Amaya didn't give me, you see, Amaya snuck, baby, and Amaya seen what Ace was trying to do. If Amaya and Ace would have made it toward the end, I'm telling you, Ace would have kept, Ace was there for the money. Ace believed his own hype. Ace was there for the money. Ace was there for the money. But baby, Amaya was going, Amaya was getting ready to get in Shelly's shit, baby. She wouldn't even let Shelly get a word in. Zach had some chiclet teeth. Yes, he did, baby. And baby, when he told, girl, when that man told Amaya he didn't understand that, when I tell y'all would have sent me home, baby. When I tell y'all would have sent me home, if that man told me he didn't I don't understand that. You asking me to kiss on the first day. Baby. They would have said, send him home. We can't air this, baby. Baby, the shit I would have told that man up in there. Baby. Baby, they would have sent me home right next to Seattle. We would have been on the same plane. He looked like he smoked with cigarettes. He do? Yeah, Zach fell in love after the fan vote. And I don't too much, listen, I don't really trust Brian either. I don't trust nobody after that. Because now all of a sudden Ace want to be nice to her. Now all of a sudden Ace want to be nice to her. And did you see Ace pulled he wanted his, and I'm glad she clocked it too, baby. Ace and Shelly done went and pulled her down there for a three-way kiss. So I say, wow. How did y'all feel about Andrina? Andrina was a hoe too. Andrina was a hoe too. Andrina, baby, when Andrina was throwing that pussy at Pepe, baby. Pepe didn't want that, baby. Pepe probably ain't got enough. He don't really want nothing thick like that. You got to be a man to handle Andrina, baby. And them curves she got, baby. And you got to be a man to handle Andrina, baby. Because I seen Andrina coming in from the back, I say, God damn, she look like she from Houston. I say, God damn. But I thought that girl was from Houston, baby. Now she want to kiss after he told her she did too much. Right. Like, huh? Like, huh? I still watch the channel. That's my show, and I love Johnny Bananas. You know they say he trade. They do. They was going up for Zach, and I just don't see who was going up for Zach. Baby, that boy was so up, I damn near threw up looking at him. But you know who I couldn't Elias, the man who they say that man looked way better than Taylor. I mean than Nick. Elias looked better than Nick. The only thing that he had working against him was the hairy chest. Hair carries spunk. His chest probably get musty. But he do his curls look better than Nick curls. He looked better than Nick. He looked like a clean up version of Nick. Zach, can I land? Can I land? No. No, don't say. Okay, Ace probably going to be a different man on their reunion. Well, Veggie Loke, they said, so Ace was supposed to be over there. And see, this is what I'm saying. This is where I feel like that Joe Budden, I want Joe Budden to really step up his game. There is no reason that Joe Budden should not be interviewing Ace after this. Ace, and because it's a whole new audience, right? You got Ace and Taylor. Taylor walked into the Louis Vuitton fashion show with Pharrell. Taylor did walk in the Louis Vuitton fashion show with Pharrell. I feel like when you have shows like this that everybody watch, this was a phenomenon. He could have invited. I think that if he had interviewed Ace, it would have probably broken the internet. In my opinion, that's just me wishfully thinking that he probably would have broke the internet. But Ace is not really interesting like that, so he would have had the interview. I think that Ace pulled out of the interview with Nick and Taylor because he like, we're not no trio, nigga. It's Ace and then it's y'all. But they said that he didn't go because he wanted to do something at the reunion. So he probably is. What I hear is that him and Jeremiah gonna be going at each other. Okay, that's what I heard. That's what they said. He gave them lips up though. Yeah, he did. I mean, he didn't have no choice though. But Andrina was over there throwing that pussy, baby. Andrina say, "I want Pepe." He just, I say, "Girl, really?" Oh, looking ass nigga. Yep, caught that. A baddie. Yeah, she was bad, baby. Pepe said, "This is our white party." Oh, Adriana was very pretty, but lacked social skills. And ain't it so sad? She thought that she was gonna come in there and take somebody nigga and didn't take nothing. And over there crying over Jeremiah. I thought her and Jeremiah would have won. Mm-mm. And I really think that, and I will say this though, sometimes you just get paired with the wrong nigga. I think that I thought that Shelly would have been America's sweetheart. I think that Shelly, out of all the girls on the show, she was the only one that really didn't get caught into no scandal. She would have been America's sweetheart. But I think that her teaming up with Ace, I think that the people hated Ace, and I think that's why she rated so low in the challenges and shit like that. The people didn't like Ace. And I understand why. Pepe has a type. You can tell it was all natural too. Oh yeah, you can tell it was all natural. That's why I thought she was from Houston. LOL, he was a slow burn, and then all of a sudden he became a slow burn for Nick. Ola girl, please give it up. She already gave it up because Nick was over there on Kiki Palmer basically said that he fucked Alondria. I don't like that. Black women just aren't attractive. Oh, baby, you gotta go. You gotta go. Johnny Bananas was the funny on the House of Villains. Way better than Nick. Elon was the feminine. Joe Budden probably thinks beneath him. Elon gives me one of the girls. He said, "I don't care if we got to kiss one of the guys. I'll do it just for him to win the heart rate challenge." Yeah, he did say that. He did say that. Ace closed off after the fan vote. He knew he wasn't making it to the finale. He and Shelly were in the bottom too. Yeah, but that was because of Ace, not because of Shelly. Ace wanted to get his wax off at the reunion. He did over there with them glasses and shit on. Speaking of Zach, why was he so hard walking to have a conversation with Alondria? Because he knew what Nick knew was that it was going to be a black queen that would have took him to the end. Oh yes. Oh yes. I think Ace and Shelly would have won had he not been so mean and nasty toward the other women in Jeremiah. He messed it up for Shelly. I do believe that too, Bougie. C1908. She did. She messed herself up pairing with him. I mean, but that's who she likes. Elon gives me one of the girls. He did say that. I can't. He still can. He still can what? Nick didn't say that. Nick didn't say what? Ace said Jeremiah up to get kicked off. But Nick is saying that he didn't vote for him. He said that Hannah had a party in LA and him and Jeremiah was at the party, but he said him and Jeremiah are cool, but they didn't speak at the party. Then nigga, y'all not cool. Then y'all not cool. Elon was so zesty. Yes, Ace started off bad. Aldrina ain't natural. She had a BBL. She did misunderstood. That looked natural to me. Nick already admitted on TikTok that they were doing things that couples do. See, I don't like that. Tina B. Yeah, I don't like that. To me, I don't like that. Ace and Shelly was a couple to win, but Ace, yes, he did. He did the way that he was talking to Maya. And then he said, this is how you also knew that he was in it for the money. Like, I saved you. Did I make the wrong decision? Because I felt like that he picked her. Can we have real talk? We family. He picked Maya because he thought she was black. Or she was black. She a black Dominican. She a dark-skinned Dominican. And he said, let me bring a black girl in. And so he bought a Maya. And he said, I feel like I made the wrong decision. Love Island was not going to let Shelly and Ace win no matter what. Why you say that, Risa Lauren? Explain to me, please. Now, that is not what he said. What you talking about, as told by Mario? Let me know who said what. Can't stand Zach's ass. She had BBL, money well spent. If that's not what Nick said. Nick said that he was watching the movie with. He said that so they was. He implied it then. He said that he was watching a Madea movie with Alondria, and Kiki tried to quote from the movie. He said, well, we wasn't watching the movie no more. So he implied that they was having sex, and everybody caught it in the room. Can't stand Zach's ass. Me neither. She had a BBL, money well spent. Nick needed to be real and say that he was siding with Ace and don't fuck with Jeremiah anymore. Right. Taylor messed it up. Clark too. Taylor messed what up? They say one day a week the cameras aren't rolling and they don't have mics. So I'm sure Ace and Nick came up with a plan to make sure that they got to the end with Shelly and Alondria. I'm pretty sure that happened. Can't nobody convince me no different. I'm a realist. He knew Amaya wasn't black, and that's why he picked her. It was only her and two. It was only one black girl that was there. I heard the show alternates between black and white winners every season, so no matter what people vote. Oh wow. Taylor messed it up with Clark too. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying now. He said they fell asleep watching the movie on the car. He didn't say they fell asleep, baby. He said we didn't finish watching the movie. Taylor messed it up for Clark. Clark didn't deserve that. I picked Clark had me rolling. But it didn't have me rolling butterfly, yo, because he didn't say it with his chest. It didn't have me rolling. He was still pussyfooting around when it was time for him to say it. See, Taylor ain't no real man. Taylor ain't no like Taylor ain't no. He a cowboy, but he ain't no real man. He ain't got that right. He because if he had that dog in him, Ace would have never even came over there and kissed on Clark. Ace should have never even been over there and kissed Clark at all. He should have never even came over there and kissed Clark. Ace was trying him. Right? He didn't even say it with his chest. He acted like he was scared to say it. If y'all want to ask me who I pick, shit. You know, it wasn't even given because what Clark wanted to do is she wanted to look at Alondria and flip her hair. She couldn't even do that because the nigga didn't even say it like he meant it. Don't bring that motherfucker back. Don't block that motherfucker. Bring him up here on the dog on chat so we can ride his. You know what black women aren't attractive. What I already blocked them. The Taylor hate is crazy to me. Yeah, the Taylor hate is crazy to me. I picked Clark had me rolling. He ain't got no shit. Oh my God. Oh, was nasty to Clark. I didn't see her be nasty to her now. She's so kinky that she wants to be nasty to her. I agree. The Taylor hate is real crazy. America delusional. Kiss her with tongue and all. Right, Brianna. And she wasn't even kissing. She wasn't even kissing Taylor with her tongue out. That is why it's funny. It was so corny. Right. Taylor wanted Clark to shovel horse shit. Oh no. I like Clark. The audience was nasty to her because they liked Alondria, but she didn't deserve the hate. She didn't deserve the hate. Gabor, out of the whole cast, who you would have put together? I would have put Ace with Shelly. I would have put Ace with Shelly, but you know, I think that they make a cute couple. But I don't really think that he's really. I think that Ace think that he is the prize. I believe that Ace was. I believe that Ace was performing in the house, trying to steal America's heart. Right. I don't think that that was authentically Ace. Ace was making breakfast every morning, bringing up flowers and stuff from the garden and shit like that. He wasn't doing that because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted America to be like, oh, look at oh my God, look at what he's doing to her. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't being authentic. I don't believe that he was being authentic. He think he the prize. He think he the prize. I just would have sent Alondria home. She didn't want nobody that was there. She didn't want nobody that was there. She didn't want Taylor. She wanted a chance at the $100,000. Alondria gives me think that she probably think that she's supposed to be an athlete or something. And she was saying, if you're gonna compare me to somebody that's real. Clark don't look like she had no BBL. So what was that comment even for? You got a nice shape, and it's genetics. You got it from your mama. But you know, I think that Alondria think that she. Let me be quiet. She didn't want nobody that was in the house. She probably wanted Jeremiah or something like that or whatever. But I didn't think that she. I don't think that she. What you call it? But I do think I wanted to see what Yesenia was given. I want to see what Yesenia was given. But Austin too. Austin knew that Austin and Alondria they should have been together because they both was delusional. Austin sitting up here reaffirming with Shelly every day, where are me and you? You asking her where are y'all two as if you're not involved in the equation. If you don't feel it, ain't nothing happening, nigga. Where are we? Nigga, you should know you in the equation. You feel what I'm saying? Bella should have stayed home. This wasn't for her. This wasn't for her. I would have put Taylor with Sierra. I'm proud that Nick. I would have put Nick with Sierra. I was proud of Taylor. I really thought that I really thought that TJ. I didn't think that TJ was fun as everybody made him. I didn't think that TJ was fun as everybody was making him seem. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. Let me go and see if I can find a picture of the people that was in the house. Because let me see. With the bombshells and stuff, who in the house was looking? Because Jalen, I just don't. And I'm just telling y'all from me, the batch of niggas they bought this season wasn't by shit. The batch of niggas, I'm talking about the men. Them niggas wasn't by shit. Them was the weakest niggas I ever seen. I want to see some HBCU niggas coming on the show. You know what I'm saying? These was the wackest bunch of niggas I ever seen in my life. Wackest batch of niggas that I don't seen in my life. And oh, Charlie should have stayed home. Okay, Charlie should have stayed home. So I think that Amaya Papaya is bad than a motherfucker. Amaya Papaya, I thought Amaya Papaya was bad. Amaya Papaya is cute. Brian, nah. Let me see. I want to go through all of the couples. Not all of the couples. I just want to see. Let me see. Love Island, USA, or cast. We can go down the people real quick before we go. because I want y'all to see everybody. Okay. And what I really think of them. Okay, Ace Green. I thought the Ace was okay. 5'10". I mean, he's an alright looking man. He just think that he too much. He think he the prize. And he ain't nobody's prize at 5'10", baby. What old girl say? Lower your tone, Godzilla. Bring it down, Godzilla. Baby. He ain't nobody's prize at no 5'10". Okay? But he not bad looking though. He not bad looking. Dancing ass nigga. Okay, 22. Okay. Shelly, this not a good picture of Shelly, but Shelly bad, baby. Oh, Shelly is 27. Wow. Shelly, that's a baby. Shelly, girl. Shelly. Shelly, what you doing with a 22-year-old girl? Cause she was told Kiki, that's my man. That's like my man. Okay, Huda. Used up, y'all. Huda was the star of the show. Huda was the star of the show, and that's just the truth. The show revolved around Huda. That's why they kept it to the end. Okay? Nick, he could have went home. He could have went home. Amaya Papaya was bad, baby. Amaya Papaya was bad. Okay? She had a nice shape. Amaya Papaya was bad. Okay? Iris Kendall. Iris was a real bitch. I liked Iris. I love how when a girl came over there and told her, yeah, he's Alondra and Nick, they made out. And she said, girl, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Girl, you just said that like they, okay? Pepe. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Pepe Garcia Gonzalez. 27. Okay? Chris Seeley. Mm-mm. 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 Brian. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I thought that Bella was cute. Charlie, absolutely not. And Charlie was there to be on the show. Ain't no way. Charlie was just trying to hurry up and make a connection. And it was so bad that he had poor Amaya was crying. I just thought that me and you could make a connection. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, I don't want to. He was like, yeah, but I think that we could make it. And Amaya just started crying, like, no, Charlie, I don't want to be in a, you know? And she said, baby, let me send this nigga home, baby. She said, it's nothing personal. It's just like what you told me yesterday. I just want to send you home. Girl. Charles, your lunch is ready. This is, and see, I feel like this is more Alondria Speed. This is who I put her with. This is who I put Alondria with, Charles. Jalen Brown, dumped. Wow. Episode 14. I would put this is more Alondria Speed. Don't y'all think so? I know. This is giving more Alondria. This is giving Alondria. Alondria, this you right here, boo. This you right here, Alondria. This your speed right here. This your Stilo right here. Baby, he say he done left. This is my first. This is my big country. Say this is my first time out the country, baby, and they say dumped. Episode 14. And Hannah, the realest bitch on the show, one of the realest bitches on the show, baby. They told Hannah she could go, and they tried to go up there and give her a hug. She said, "This is bullshit, girl. I'm not hugging on nobody. Y'all don't vote me out the island." Okay. Jeremiah was cool. I thought that him and Huda made a good couple, but they let everybody get in their ear about what they had going on, so they weren't gonna be able to work that out. Okay. Hannah. Oh, hell. Hannah. Oh, Vanna. Oh, Vanna. Baby, Vanna got sent home. No, she had cancer. Okay. Zach, post Zach. Nobody wanted Zach. Zach went home. Mm. He was doing too much. This nigga right here, JD Dodard, baby, he was doing too much. He said that Huda was doing too much when Huda was, and baby, Huda was, baby, baby, he said Huda was doing too much, baby. He's like, you doing too much. He was up there showing out. He got a little sassy when he said it, right? He was doing the most. He was showing out and stuff. I was like, oh wow. I don't think that he was nice looking enough to be doing all the way the stuff that he was doing. I thought that Coco was cute. Courtney Coco Watson. I thought that Courtney was cute. I thought that Courtney was cute. She didn't. Oh, she had cancer. She didn't have nothing on Shelly though, but she was cute. I thought that Austin was a little. Austin was all right. Adriana. Wait a minute. Andrina Santos, baby. Andrea was Andrina. If you would have went to the if you would have had the right type of people in the house, baby, you would have been a star, baby. They would have been in there fighting over Andrina. Andrina said she never had a man. Said she never had a man. I never been in a relationship, but I done been had. I say, wow. TJ dumped episode 27. They had him on the afterburn, baby. He said he couldn't wait for Iris to get home. So Iris is in there fucking another nigga. Jaden Dugard. I thought that she was cute. She had on the badass dress on After Sun. Did y'all see over there on the After Sun? She had on the badass dress over there on the After Sun. I wanted Grayson to. Now I thought that Grayson was cute. Y'all, I thought Grayson was cute. I thought Grayson was cute. I couldn't for the life of me understand why old boy wasn't into her. Pepe wasn't into her. She was cute. He said that he was over there he was still stuck on Hannah. And I wish that Grayson would have had time to stay and really find love. Right? But he didn't want none of Grayson. The guy with Iris. I don't understand. Zach, get him up out of here. Zach 30? Get this senior citizen out of there. Now this is Elon Bivas. Okay, his curls are tighter than Taylor's. That little hair on his chest, baby. Cut that shit, nigga. Cut that shit. But he was desperate to stay on the show too. Taylor, child. He only got on the cowboy hat to make himself more interesting. Clark Caraway. All right, Clark. Alondria could never, baby. Alondria could never, baby. Columbia, South Carolina, give it up. Here go the hoe. Peacock, if y'all gonna get rid of the girls, tell us that she stop Asian hate, left the villa for, and then you need to put in all caps, stop Asian hate, personal reasons. She didn't leave for no personal reasons. You supposed to say she left for all caps, stop Asian hate. She was the hoe. As lover, she was the hoe. Loose pussy. And over there playing victim, talking about she got these are two girls that got dumped. And Lisa entered the villa night two. Lisa Escobar left the villa, no baby. Left the Black Lives Matter. Okay. But yeah, I thought that Sierra was cute. I thought that Sierra was cute. That was my girl, y'all. But yeah, I did enjoy the show. I can't wait until the reunion. I really wish I was able to review the show episode by episode so we could really get into some things because it was really some stuff that happened on the show that I really wish that we could have really talked about and broke down. But Clark Ross is Alandra Post Villa. It goes to Alandria. Reese, I understand why you say that though. Did Taylor make it on the show? Did Taylor make it on what? Did Taylor make it what? How did Taylor sneak it on the set? Oh, I just thought it was me. I couldn't stand that yellow tooth on Coco. She had a yellow tooth, Latanya. It's Lana. It's Lana. I didn't see it. I think you would have loved Cinco from season 3 and maybe Joe from season 4. Good boy, look up Corey from last season. I think he's the type you wanted to see on the show. Let me look real quick. Tell me what, because y'all don't know my type. My type, my type is very interesting. I got good taste. If I say something bad, they usually be bad. I told y'all that Shelly was bad. Let me see. Okay, Corey, season 6, Love Island. And then we're gonna have to go to his Instagram to see. Y'all gonna walk with me? Oh, no, he's smiling. This nigga over here smiling and shit. You done send me to a smiling ass nigga? Girl, hell no. This nigga smiling and shit. Shit, give me chill. I mean, give me goosebumps and shit. Mm-mm. I don't. I can't do the smiling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at all of the air in his pants. Oh, not pink, real milk. He's almost 7 feet tall. Wow. Alondra is beautiful. The invisible travel. If you feel that way, you can feel. You ain't gotta push that shit on me. I'm not meaning to cuss at you, the invisible travel. I'm just saying. I'm saying it with love. Y'all ain't gotta put that on me. Y'all trying to speak that into existence over here. Hoping I'll say it one day. I mean, I thought that Shelly was beautiful. Shelly was gorgeous. Every time I look up, Alondra is beautiful. God damn. Okay, we gotta go to Corey Instagram to go see what was going on. Let's see. Y'all walking? Shit. Alondra is beautiful. God damn. Oh, I need him to. Wow. Okay. Desiree, you might be on to something. He trying to give what's the nigga name that was in the movie with Kelly Rowland? That's what he trying to give. Oh my god. Not to be Beijing. Let's see. Mm. Boy. Oh, wow. Nothing was there. Oh my god. Y'all see it? Look at the chalk on his motherfucking head and then look at the real waves coming out his head. Wow. Look at, can y'all see it? We see the real waves and then you see the rest of the Beijing just there. Ain't no waves in the Beijing. I'm not trying to be funny. He don't got nobody to be walking around. I'm just trying to be. I'm not. I'm just being real. He don't got nobody to be walking around shirtless and stuff like that. I'm just saying. He nice. I mean, he all right. He all right with the Beijing and stuff. And that beard is that beard a little bit too high. That ain't even real hair. All right. My pants wide than a motherfucker. Mm-mm. Yeah. He was on Love Island. He was on. Y'all say he was on Love Island. Give me somebody else. Cinco was fine. He needs to go to fast before do. Oh, he didn't want to put in any work on the show. He wanted his height to make up for everything. That's why. What was his height? Gabor, I won't steer you wrong. Look up Johnny from season 2. Gabor, he was short with no name. I don't trust y'all because y'all over here telling me that the laundry is beautiful and shit. And then okay, what's his name? Let me see the nigga name. Johnny from season 2. Johnny season 2 Love Island. No, he just popped right on that. Let's see. Johnny Middlebrooks. Oh, I've seen him before. He was on Love Island? He live in LA. He was on there. He was. I seen that he was on the show before, but I didn't know that was Love Island. It's so funny because you see a lot of people in LA and they just be on TV shows like it ain't nothing. But I never watched the show before though. I could see it. I could see it. But I like them. I like them dark though. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with the man though, but I like them like dark, darker than midnight dark. You think he's 6'8"? Wow. Watch Good Boy start following him. I'm not gonna start following that man. Oh, smiling ass nigga. Alondra has a Foxy Brown type face. Oh no, because Foxy Brown had a beautiful face card. She just looked like she was mad all the time. Like Foxy Brown looked like she had an attitude, right? You like them dark too? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jeff Christian was fine. Let me see who you talking about. Tavoris Walters. What you say his name was again? Jeff Christian. Christian Dior poster girl. Love Island USA. I didn't know that they had all these many seasons on Love Island. Mm-mm. He looked like Nicki Minaj's husband. Midnight Black, Jet Black, right. Dina say, I don't care what color, I'm a features person. What features are we like? I like features too. I like nigga noses and nigga lips. I like a big old nigga nose and a big old nigga lips. When I see that, I'll be like, bingo! That's it right there. No, that's it right there. That's me right there. Are y'all into tattoos like that? It's giving mental illness. I think. Let me be quiet. I'm an eye person in deep voice. I like eyes, nose, cheekbones, jaws, and mouth, face, not to be confused with Lisa. Oh. Ooh. I like mixed and real dark skin. Charlie and Jesse. Ovi Osoko, Love Island UK season 5. Okay, let me see. Ovi Soko. Do you see what you call it? That girl that let the nigga put that baby in her. She just been depressed, losing matches left and right. Poor girl. What's her name? The Asian girl, the black Asian girl. They got the baby. I'm saying, Jesus. Oh yes, God. That's that right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who wrote that? Who wrote that name up there? Maine 8380. Oh yeah, bingo. 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 Hold on, how we get to the Instagram? Oh yeah. What that woman said on what the woman what did my girl say? God, what the woman touched by angel? What she said? That's what I'm talking about. What movie was that? She said, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about." He kind of looked like whatchamacallit do a little bit. He kind of looked like Tiana Taylor husband, ex-husband a little bit. And I know y'all gonna say he's smiling. He's smiling, Gabor, but yeah. Oh yeah. Did y'all? Let me tell y'all what was so funny today. So today I was listening to Tyler the Creator earlier today, and I got online and I was listening to Darling I. Got online today, and uh, I was thinking to myself that when I was listening to it, I was like, I need to go ahead and listen to the new album. I think I listened to a couple of songs because Desiree said that Tyler the Creator had a new album, and so I was like, damn, he ain't gonna make no video to this song because he already got a new album out. I got online and seen that Tyler the Creator done made a video to Darling I. I was like, wow, I literally was just thinking he ain't gonna make no video to this song, and he done went and made a video for it. And he had Lauren London in the video, the girl from The Bear. He had Nia Long, and Nia Long licked that nigga face. And he had Willow Smith in there. Yeah, he just dropped it. It's really, really good. I liked it. He got another album. He did a video to all of the new cuts. He did? I didn't know that now. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna be on the YouTube party today. But baby, who is this? Uh, mm. And the voice of Kaya Shimon. That's a black king right there. God damn. You see it? You see it? Shit. Shit. Y'all know I got taste. But anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here? Okay. Okay. Your taste is getting better after War Night. What you mean, Dana the Explorer? What you mean? You clowning me? You trying to clown me, my nigga? Did y'all see Amanda Seals go against them conservatives? I don't understand how he goes from this to War Night. Why is YouTube showing our ads? I have no idea. And I don't even know why they doing it. Is it something that I can change to do it? You saw part of it? What, Gina? Of Warnock? You saw part of it? Oh, I don't even know what I asked. I was reading something. Yeah, the Amanda says. I think Amanda Seals did good, and she handled herself really, really well. I think that is a good lane for her to be going in. Baby. Gabor, do you think Rachel Lynn and her hubby were in a real relationship? Were a real relationship? Butterfly, yo, they have to be in a relationship if she over there paying alimony. What you mean, boo? It has to be a real relationship if she over there paying alimony. She over there giving that nigga 5 figures a month. And she over there, and you know I love Rachel, but she over there tight, baby. Mama is when I tell you Rachel is over there upset, Rachel is mad than a motherfucker that she got to get a man that money. Anytime you have a story about somebody got to pay somebody some alimony, Rachel is over there tight. I believe, and I'm sorry, Rachel, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Rachel, but girl, I believe that Rachel I really do believe that Rachel let that man run free because girl, Rachel, Mama, Rachel, let's talk. How your daddy a judge and you a lawyer and you get married to a nigga without a prenup? Okay. God damn. These African immigrants that came in and had children in 92,000 was so embarrassing to watch, especially that Nigerian girl. What you talking about? Oh, you talking about on the Amanda thing? Baby, your fault. She bet on the wrong color. Who? Yeah, she did. She bet on the wrong color. And Western Collie laughed in her face when he went over there. The older comedian, he always be on Vlad. He laughed right in her face. He laughed right in her face. Yeah, because he's not black, she let it slide. He wasn't making no real money. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I really do believe. That's what it was. I really do. In deep in my heart, I really do believe. What show was this? I listened to a podcast called Higher Learning, and one of the hosts is a woman. She was the first black woman on The Bachelorette, Rachel Lindsay, and she ended up choosing a white man, um, and they ended up getting married without a prenup. I would never understand that. No matter how much she explained it, I just will never understand it. Yeah. Oh, okay, y'all. But thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. I'm about to get in here and start watching. Ooh, Ali said, baby, Rachel Daddy is a judge too. Talk about color struck. Yes, 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 yes. Color struck, baby. Color struck. White is right. Baby, my friend told me that a white woman had came to the gym when we was at the gym one day and said, I don't, and said about her, said, I don't know what her problem is. White is always right. I say, girl, I don't believe that. This is before Donald Trump got into office. He said, I don't know what her problem is. White is always right. After the reunion, I might watch season 6 of what? Oh, of Love Island. Baby, listen, I'm telling you, it's cute to watch. See, that's what I'm saying, Richie. I'm gonna wait till they go on break, and I'm gonna try to catch up. I'm gonna wait till they go on break and try to catch up. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. And I'm gonna see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.